Hey, good afternoon, freshman graphics 2025. First, I want to apologize for not being here today. I'm actually at home recovering from knee surgery I had 2 weeks ago. I'm going to be out for a few more weeks before I can return back to the classroom. But I wanted to do this quick little video for you guys just to kind of go over a couple things and welcome you to the shop. And I look forward to seeing you tentatively right now. My day back is May 13th. So you'll have Miss Atta, who has been covering for me while I'm out. I just want to go over a few things with you guys today. So let's get started here. There's a couple things. There's some rules and there's a grading policy. Those are the first two things. These are the rules basically right here. Ms. Atta will give you a copy of these. Just a few things you need to be aware of. Probably the important things. Safety shoes. You need either a pair of sneakers, a pair of work boots, shoes. I could live with Crocs, but they're not my favorite. No flip-flops, no open-toe shoes, no sandals. Okay, so moving forward, those things cannot be worn in the classroom. If you go to the shop, we recommend tying your hair back just in case. Protective wear, any of that stuff we will give you if you need it. Safety glasses, gloves, etc. You should be bringing all your stuff to the classroom when you guys get here and be here on time. This here, you guys are going to sign and give back to Miss Atta right away. Again, no cell phones in the shop, no earbuds in the shop. My classroom is considered part of the shop. And unless Miss Atta gives you permission, those things are not allowed, okay? Be respectful. Other people use those computers. Don't damage them. Make sure, this is important, make sure that you log out of them. Sign out every night after class when you're done. The grading policy, it sits like this. You need to sign it. Your mom or dad or legal guardian need to sign it, and you basically get graded on it these four ways. There's a weekly assessment, which is a time card. A test and quiz is 25%, assignments 25%, and projects 25%. So depending on what we're working on, you basically get 25% for each one of those things. Just a reminder, or review, I've been here this is my 12th year. Been in the industry for 29 prior to Greater Lowell, and I did graduate from the school. Some of the projects: how to measure, let it to yourself, a graffiti poster, 2 illustrator projects, coffee mug. You're going to have 3 vocab quizzes. I'll show you those here in a second, just to name a few. Again, this one here, you need to sign it, put the date on it, print your name, and then whoever your legal guardian or mom or dad is, they need to sign it, print it, put the date on it, and give these back to Miss Atta. All right, there's only 12 of you guys in the class. You guys should be able to turn the stuff in pretty quickly with her, so I would appreciate that. The classroom, you've all been invited to. You've all should have accepted at this point, and these are some of the projects you're going to be working on. This week out of the gate, the first project is basically how to measure. There's a little short video here that Miss Atta can play for you. There's also going to be a quiz on this. There's a measurement quiz that you guys will have at some point on this project. And she has some hard copy booklets for you guys that she'll be able to go over and explain to you tomorrow. The passport book is a little like a book that you guys basically set goals for yourself each quarter. For this year, for you, you'll just have to deal with the fourth quarter and then a goal for over the summer. All right. Again, I've created a video here for you guys to watch and look at. This stuff is all gonna assign to you guys this week. The other thing that you guys are gonna really need to do, if you're not sitting in the same seat as before, and you probably have to do this anyways, you're gonna sync your Google Drives. And I've got some instructions in here on how I want you to sync your drive. We had that freshman exploratory. You're going to create a new freshman graphics, and then that freshman exploratory folder is going to go inside that. And I explain that in this video here. And anything that you guys will be working on, I'm going to try to give you guys a video. So so Miss Atta actually knows how I've delivered this in the past and stuff like that. You're going to do a letter to yourself right here. It is basically you're writing a letter to your senior self. Okay, you will read this in front of the classroom when you're a senior. So I would caution you, and I'll reiterate this when we do the project, because you'll probably start this next week after vacation. You're gonna, I would suggest don't put anything in there that you don't want to read out loud, right? But it's going to be 3 paragraphs. We'll get into that a little bit more. This tracing exercise and this typography lesson are lessons that you'll do. The Illustrator one is straight up in an Illustrator project. This typography you do in Illustrator and in InDesign, if I'm not mistaken. We'll do the types of printing. We'll make some coffee mugs. And this whole, all of this stuff probably will take us till the end of the year, or pretty close to the end of the year. We may have time to do some of these other things. And again, you can see there's going to be 3 vocab quizzes here. There's a final reflection at the end. And then again, if depending on how much time we have, will depend if we get into these extra projects at the end. So material C is, this is a link to the theory website. So there's a bunch of information out there that you should just be aware of. This is the vocab that you guys need to be aware of. And there's the first study guide is right here. All right. I forget how many questions were on this. I think it's about 30 or 40, looks like. So just be familiar with some of these. I'll create a study guide for number 2 and 3 for you guys, and I'll add that, and we'll do quiz reviews, by the way. So don't get too nervous about that. The quizzes are multiple choice, and they only count for 25% of your grade. And then we've got some videos here from Shop. I'm just going to release these at some point this week for you. They're just promotional videos, different videos that I usually show in Exploratory, but because of time frame, I don't show them in Exploratory. I'll show them to you guys, okay? And you can watch those at your leisure, unless Miss Atta wants to run them. But we'll figure that out after. All right. So if you have any questions, best way to get hold of me is via email. You can always ask Miss Atta. If she can't answer the questions for you, then she will be more than happy to send me an email or a text, and I'll try to answer her as quick as I can. So best of luck to you guys in the first couple of weeks while I'm not there, and I look forward to seeing you guys on May 13th. Have a good one. Enjoy your vacation, too.